ॐ शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मत्श्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती हि सा बलादाकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिमशेषजन्तोः स्वस्तैः स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभां ददासि दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणि का त्वदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरि नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते शरणागतदीनार्तपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्तिहरे देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवि दुर्गे देवि नमोऽस्तु ते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलान् भीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिताह्याश्रयतां प्रयान्ति सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरि एवमेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् ॐ गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन ओके All right, so we'll do a review, I think from fifth chapter, sorry, from 115 to the end, and then the sixth chapter we'll do the review. Maybe Tulsi, can you do one, and Ramya, can you do one?
Yes, Rajeshri.
So you can do, maybe Tulsi, you can start with the fifth one, maybe from 115.
Okay. ऋषिरुवाच इत्युक्ता सा तदा देवी गम्भीरान्तस्मिता जगौ दुर्गा भगवती भद्राययेदं धार्यते जगत् देव्युवाच सत्यमुक्तं त्वया नात्र मिथ्या किञ्चित् त्वयोदितं त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः किं त्वत्र यत् प्रतिज्ञातं मिथ्या तत् क्रियते कथं श्रूयतामल्पबुद्धित्वात् प्रतिज्ञाया कृता पुरा यो मां जयति संग्रामे यो मे दर्पं व्यपोहति यो मे प्रतिबलो लोके स मे भर्ता भविष्यति तदा गच्छतु शुम्भोऽत्र निशुम्भो वा महासुरः मां जित्वा किं चिरेणात्र पाणिं गृह्णातु मे लघु दूतुवाच अवलिप्तासि मैवं त्वं देवि रूहि ममाग्रतः त्रैलोक्ये कः पुमांस्तिष्ठेत तग्रे शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
But if the second line, the right way, the land in the middle would be make the it, right? Trailoke kappu mamstishthet agre
त्रैलोके कः पुमांस्तिष्ठेत् अग्रे शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः अन्येषामपि दैत्यानां सर्वे देवानवै युधि तिष्ठन्ति सम्मुखे देवी किं पुनस्त्री त्वमेकिका इन्द्राद्या सकला देवास्तु स्तुर्येषां न संयुगे शुभादीनां कथं तेषां स्त्री प्रयास्यति सम्मुखम् सा त्वं गच्छ मये इवोक्तः पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः केशाकर्षण निर्धूता गौरवामागमिष्यसि देव्युवाच एवमेतत्पलि शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चाति वीर्यवान् किं करोमि प्रतिज्ञां मे यदनालोचिता पुरा सत्वं गच्छ मयोक्तं ते यदेतत् सर्वमातृतः तदा चक्षाः सुरेन्द्राय स च युक्तं करोतु तत् ॐ Should I do the
Yeah.
Okay.
The last, yeah. Right.
सत्या सन्तु यजमानस्य कामा नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवाय सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणता स्मतां साङ्घायै सायुधायै सपरिवारायै सर्वात्मिकायै विष्णुमायादित्रयोविंशति देवतायै नमः.
The first line, that kamaha, there is a visarga there, okay, in that first line there. You can do maybe like 4 stanzas or 6, and then you can hand over.
Sure. ऋषिरुवाच इत्याकर्ण्यवचो देव्या स धूतो मर्षपूरितः समाचष्टः समागम्य दैत्यराजाय विस्तरात् तस्य दूतस्य तद्वाक्यमाकर्ण्य सुररात् ततः सक्रोधः प्राह दैत्यानामधिपन् धूम्रलोचनम्। हे धूम्रलोचनाशु श्रुत्वं स्वसैन्यपरिवारितः तामानय बलात् धृष्टान् दुष्टान् केशाकर्षण विह्वलाम्।
You can stop there. Wait a minute.
तत्परित्राणादः कच्चिद् यदि वोत्तिष्ठते परः स हन्तव्यो मरो वापि यक्षो गन्धर्व एव वा। ऋषिरुवाच तेनाज्ञप्तसत्तः शीघ्रं स दैत्यो धूम्रलोचनः वृतपष्ट्या सहस्राणाम् असुराणां धृतं ययौ।
The second line, second word, shashtya. Vritashashtya.
वृतषष्ट्या सहस्राणाम् असुराणां धृतं ययौ। स दृष्ट्वा तां ततो देवीं तुहिनाचल संस्थिताम् जगादोच्चैः प्रयाहीतं मूलं सम्भनिशुम्भयोः।
Prayahiti, and the word prayahiti. Second line.
जगादोच्चैः प्रयाहीति मूलं शम्भनिशुम्भयोः।
Shumba Nishumbayo.
शुम्भ निशुम्भयोः न चेत् प्रीत्याद्य भवति मद्भर्तारमुपैष्यति ततो बलान्येष केशाकर्षण विह्वलाम्.
And the one word mattum, second line, balanayam yesha.
बलान्नयां येष केशाकर्षण विह्वलाम्. देवी उवाच दैत्येश्वरेण प्रहितो बलवान् बलसंवृतः बलान्यसि मामेवं ततः किं ते करोम्यहम्. ऋषिरुवाच इत्युक्तः सौम्यधावताम् असुरो धूम्रलोचनः हुंक्रेणैव तं भस्म साचाकाराम्बिका ततः.
Second line, first word, humkarenaiva.
हुंकारेणैव तं भस्म साचाकाराम्बिका ततः. अत क्रुद्धं महासैन्यम् असुराणां तताम्बिका ववर्ष सायकैस्तीक्ष्णैस्तथा शक्ति परश्वदैः. ततो धृतसठः कोपात् कृत्वा नादं सुभैरवं पपातासुरसेनायां सिंहो देव्याः स्वावाहनः कांश्चित् करप्रहारेण दैत्यानास्येन चापरान् आक्रम्य चाद्धरेणान्यान् स जघान महासुरान् केषाञ्चित् पाटयामास नखैः कोष्ठानि केसरी तथा तलप्रहारेण शिरांसि कृतवान् पृथक् विच्छिन्न बाहु शिरसः कृतास्तेन तथा परे पपौच रुधिरं कोष्ठाद् अन्येषां दुतकेसरः क्षणेन तद्बलं सर्वं क्षयं नीतं महात्मना तेन केसरिना देव्या वाहनेनाति कोपिना श्रुत्वा तमसुरं देव्या निहतं धूम्रलोचनं बलं च क्षयितं कृत्स्नं देवी केसरिना ततः.
And the second line, middle word, kritsnam.
कृत्स्नं बलं च क्षयितं कृत्स्नं देवी केसरिना ततः चुकोपदैत्याधिपतिः शुम्भः प्रस्फुरिता धरः आज्ञापयामास च तौ चण्डमुण्डौ महासुरौ.
And the ch and tau, just say it together. Chatau, then it will land properly, okay?
Okay. हे चण्ड हे मुण्ड बहुभिः परिवारितौ तत्र गच्छत गत्वा च सामान्यतां लघु केशेष्वा कृष्य बद्धा वा यदि संशयो युधि तदा शेषा युधै सर्वैरसुरैर्विनिहन्यताम् तस्यां हतायां दृष्टायां सिंहे च विनिपातिते शीघ्रमागम्यतां बुद्धा गृहीत्वा ताम् अथाम्बिकाम्.
So on the first line, middle word, dushtayam, you said dr, it's a du, dushtayam. And then the second line, middle word is badva. Shigramagamyatam badva.
तस्यां हतायां दुष्टायां सिंहे च विनिपातिते शीघ्रम आगम्यतां बद्ध्वा गृहीत्वा ताम् अथाम्बिकाम्. सत्या सन्तु यजमानस्य कामाः. ॐ नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः. नमः प्रकृतै भद्रायै नियता प्रणतास्मतां साङ्गायै सायुधायै सपरिवारायै सर्वात्मिकायै शताक्ष्यै धूम्राक्ष्यै नमः.
Okay, we'll start with the 7th chapter. I'll kind of give a little bit of the meaning upfront. It's a small chapter like the 6th chapter. So 7th is Chanda Munda Vadaha. So getting rid of Chanda and Munda, right? So this is little bit, there's like a lot of gory details in there. But like we said, we saw earlier in Argala Stotram, like you said, the battle cannot be, you don't have to worry about how the battle is taking place because each of the lines are embedded. Shiva has already nailed, right, the supreme form of the goddess into it. So when you meditate on the goddess and you chant, the gory details doesn't become too relevant. So you don't have to worry about why am I talking about a battle going on, right? Anyway, so we saw in the 6th chapter, right, where the Dhumra Lochana, who is actually coming in here, and then the Ambika or Kaushiki with the hum, with that the Bija mantra sound, she burns into ashes and gets rid of all the 60,000 soldiers who are actually coming there. So Shumba now comes to know that Dhumra Lochana has been gotten rid of. So, and the Devi and her lion have destroyed the entire army as well. So Shumba now he calls upon his two main commanders, Chanda and Munda. So this Chanda and Munda are the people who first saw this Kaushiki and then went and told Shumba that you have to go marry her, right? So they tell Chanda and Munda that, bring all your forces, and he gives the same instructions, like you go in and then you seize her by the hair and bring it. And if she is not coming or if the lion is stopping you, then doesn't matter, you all just get rid of them, right? So he kind of gives that very clear instructions. So Chanda and Munda then go with their entire army, the elephants or whatever they have. They take their entire army and weapons and all of that and go. When they reach that point, they see that the Devi is sitting there. She's sitting on the top of the mountain and she's sitting on her lion and waiting for them to come, right? And when Chanda and Munda go there, she's smiling. So at that time, like what happens is these Chanda and Munda and all of their people, they start throwing her with all her weapons. They start attacking her. So at that time, from the at the time the Devi's face turns black. Okay, this Kaushiki who's there, remember she's fair, right? Because if you remember the original Parvati comes and from her Kaushiki, from her Kosha, this Kaushiki is coming, and this Kaushiki was very fair, and that Parvati she becomes like dark. But now this Kaushiki is becoming very black, like ink. It will come. It will say like Mashi Varnama Bhut. Mashi means ink. So she'll become dark like ink, black in color. And then from her brukuti kutila tasya, from her brows, from her eyebrows, a form comes out. So this is the form of a Kali who's actually coming in. So this Kali who is actually coming in is very Ghoram form. So if you go and just Google Chamunda, right? You just go Google later on after the class, and it'll meet a description that I'm going to tell here. So this Kali who's coming here, so she has like a sword, she has like a noose, a rope, and then she has Vichitra Khadvang Gadara Naramala Vibhushana. It'll come. She'll have a staff, which means the rod, like staff that they have, which will have a skull on top. And then she's actually wearing a mala. She's wearing a garland of skulls, and she's actually clad in a tiger skin. So that is a form which is coming out. Now, in terms of how she's actually looking, it is a very, it's like first of all, she looks very weak, right? They say emancipated, right? Completely as if somebody has been starving, has not been eating, malnutrition. So his body is extremely weak. At the same time, the flesh of her thing is looking very, very scary to look at, right? So it says Shushka Mamsati Bhairava. The moment you look at her skin, the flesh which is hanging from her body, it looks very scary and very ghoram. That is there. Then, I will say Ati Vistara Vadana. Her mouth is like open wide. And then, Jihwa Lalana Bhushana. When it comes, I'll tell you how it is. The descriptions that is coming. So her tongue, which is there, she has her tongue put out, which is in a very frightening form. Then her eyes are actually completely red in color. And then she has this very Ghoram form, and she kind of roars, right? And she's got a massive size, because we'll see why that is relevant here. She's big in size. So when this Chanda and Munda and all these people are coming in, and then they're throwing all these weapons at her, she's literally grabbing those weapons and then chewing those weapons, right? She's not even fighting them. So whatever they're throwing at her, she's actually just grabbing them, and then she's actually, with her teeth that she has, she's just biting all of that stuff. And then she goes on this massive attack and goes and gets rid of all of these soldiers that Chanda and Munda have, right? Some of them she'll trample, some of them she'll throw them. But anyway, she goes and gets rid of all of them. The lion also goes in on an attack mode, even that will go and attack. And in some cases, they will say then, with the staff that she has, she goes and beats everybody down. So when all these asuras are gotten rid of, right, then finally Chanda and Munda come, and Chanda and Munda start throwing arrows, and Munda will throw a lot of chakram, right? She'll throw so many chakrams her way, but literally she grabs everything and it goes into her mouth, right? So she just essentially swallows everything and nothing happens to her. And eventually she'll then grab hold of Chanda by his hair, and then get rid of Chanda, and then she'll put Munda to the ground and also kill Munda. So essentially they will very easily, she will get rid of Chanda and Munda. There is no battle that happens. Everybody, it's like, are just throwing things at her, but nothing affects her, and very easily she gets rid of Chanda and Munda. So once Chanda and Munda are slain, then she literally takes the head of Chanda and Munda, and she goes to this Kaushiki from whom she actually came, right? And she goes to this Kaushiki and says, look, I have gotten rid of Chanda and Munda. My job is done here. Now you go and get rid of Shumbha and Nishumbha. So with that, so when she says that, so that Kaushiki then goes and tells this Kali who has come, because you got rid of Chanda and Munda and you helped me out, you will be known in this world as Chamunda. So that is how the word Chamunda is coming. So that is where this chapter comes to an end. Quick chapter. So Chanda and Munda are gotten rid of, and this Kali who is coming is called as Chamunda. She is going to continue to fight in the next chapter, but in this chapter, her role is done.
Rajesh,
Okay.
just a curious question. Always this Chamundeshwari or Kali, right? When you see her picture, she always stands up on Shiva. Is there any idea for that?
See, first of all, in the Mysore, if you go look at Chamundeshwari Devi, it'll actually show her getting rid of Mahishasura. Okay, so and the words are, first of all, I don't know why she's standing on Shiva. Okay, I don't know about that. In later on, she'll be called Shiva Duti because she sends Shiva as a messenger, but that doesn't mean her putting her foot on Shiva. So I don't know why that is. But on the words in the generally Kali means black, right? So any Devi in the form of the dark form is called Kali. But in the Chamundeshwari versus Chamunda, are two different Devis also, by the way. Because the Chamundeshwari, which is there in the Mysore temple, is necessarily Mahishasura Mardini, who's gotten rid of Mahisha. But in the Chamunda is a different Devi, by the way. Okay, so another Nare and the words repeat, but I don't know to answer to your specific question why Shiva Mel Kal Vichintra. It depends on which Devi that is. So I'm curious to see if it is Chamundeshwari or Chamunda or a different Devi, right?
Yeah, if I Google Chamunda, that's what it comes. She's standing on Shiva.
Okay, I don't know if it is Shiva or is it Shumba or Nishumba. I mean Chanda or Munda. Sorry.
Well, it looks like Shiva.
Yeah, in one of the picture, I think even in Lemont we see that. I think in one form, I think she's very very aggressive. At that point, only Shiva is going in front of her to calm her down, and it's not killing, but he's in front, and then like kind of calms her down. Is the
Yeah, that
story?
is going to come later. That's going to come later, but I don't
Okay,
think she puts her foot.
okay.
Okay, but that will come later.
Shiva
Shiva,
will come to calm her down. Okay.
yeah, it will come to calm her down. But I can't think of like her standing
Standing on top of him.
standing on Shiva. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe we have to check why that is.
Yeah, Rajesh, I think I've heard it like Yogi too, that, she's so angry and Shiva comes in her way. And when she stands on Shiva, she just suddenly becomes conscious that where she is and calms down, right? Otherwise, she's just like on a path. So
Okay.
I've heard a very similar version.
Okay,
And I've seen the Chamundeshwari temple at Mysore, and I remember it being Mahishasura Mardini. So
yes.
thank you for clarifying that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's why I wanted to clarify that Chamunda is different from that Chamundeshwari, right? Okay. All right. But thanks for the clarification, Sangeetam. Okay. All right. We'll get into this. So in the first half, Minu, you can be a student, and Sriram, you can be a student. So, Om Rishiru Vacha Agnyaptaste Tato Daityash Ish Chanda Munda Purogamaha Chaturanga Balopeta Yayurab Yudhyata Yudhaha. Om Rishiruvacha Agyaptaste Tato Daityashchanda Munda Purogamaha Chaturanga Balopeta Yayurab Yudhyata Yudhaha.
Om Rishiruvacha Agnyaptaste tato Daityashchanda Purogamaha Chaduranga Balobeta Yayurav Yudyata Yudaha. 2 times, huh?
Yeah.
Om Rishiruvacha Agnyaptaste tato Daityashchanda Purogamaha Chaturanga Balobeta Yayurav Yudyata Yudaha.
Om Rishiruvacha Agyaptaste tada Daityashchanda Purogamaha Chaduranga Balopeda Yayurab Yutyada Yudaha.
First line la Tato Daityash.
Tato Daityas, okay. Om Rishiruvacha Agyaptaste tato Daityashchanda Purogamaha Chaduranga Balopeda Yayurab Yutyada Yudaha.
Dadrushuste Tato Devim, you can break at that ma, Devim, Ishadhasam Vyavastitam, Simhasyopari Shailendra Shringe Mahati Kanchane. Dadrushuste Tato Devim Ishadhasam Vyavastitam, Simhasyopari Shailendra Shringe Mahati Kanchane.
Tadrishuste tato devim ishadasam vyavastitam simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane. Tadrishuste tato devi Tadrishuste tato devim ishadasam vyavastitam simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane.
Tadrususte tado devim ishad dasam vyavastitam simhasyopari chailendra sringe mahati kanchane. Tadrisuste tado devim ishad dasam vyavastitam simhasyopari shailendra sringe mahati kanchane.
Te drishtva tam samadatum, you can break at that halfway point. Udyamam chakrurudyataha akrishta chapa sidharas. Cannot break that word. Akrishta chapa sidharas tathanye tat samipagaha. ते दृष्ट्वा तां समादातुम् उद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासिधरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपगाः.
ते दृष्ट्वा तां समादातुम् उद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासितरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपकाः. ते दृष्ट्वा तां समादातुमुद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासितरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपकाः.
ते दृष्ट्वा तां समादातुम् उद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासिदारस् ददान्ये तत्समीपगाः. ते दृष्ट्वा तां समादातुम् उद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासितरास् तदान्ये तत्समीपगाः.
Tatah, put a ich to join. Tatah kopam chakarochair, that r you break it, put a ir. Chakarochair ambika tanarin prati, short e. Kopena chasya badanam mashi varnama bhutada. Like I said, mashi means like ink, right? It becomes dark like ink. ततः कोपं चकारोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत्तदा.
ततः कोपं चकारोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत्तदा. ततः कोपं चकोराच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत्तदा.
On the first line, chakarochair. You said chako, it's chakarochair.
Chakarochair, okay.
ततः कोपं सकारोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रीति कोपेन सास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत्तदा. ततः कोपं सकोरोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रीति तानरीन् प्रति कोपेन सास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत्तदा.
The first line, like chakarochair, cha sound. I'm hearing a little bit of sa sound there. Chad.
Oh, chakarochair, okay.
Bhrukuti, long e. Kutilat tasya lalata phalakadrutam kali karala vadana vinishkrantasi pashini. Bhrukuti kutilat tasya lalata phalakadrutam kali karala vadana vinishkrantasi pashini.
भ्रुकुटी कुटिलात्तस्य ललाटपलकाधृतं काळीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी. भ्रुकुटी कुटिलात्तस्य ललाटपलकाधृतं काळीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी.
प्रकुटीकुटिलात्तस्य ललाटपलकाधृतं कालीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी.
Krantasi.
Oh, Krantasi, okay. Prukutiकुटिलात्तस्य ललाटपलकाधृतं कालीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी.
Vichitra khadvangadara nara mala vibhushana dvipi charma paridhana shushka mamsati bhairava. This is, like I said, the description is coming for the next two stanzas, 3 stanzas, 6, 7, and 8. Vichitra khadvangadara nara mala vibhushana dvipi charma paridhana shushka mamsati bhairava.
विचित्रकड्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषणा द्वीपि चर्म परिधाना शुष्कमांसाति भैरवा. विचित्रकड्वाङ्गदरा नरमाला विभूषणा द्वीपि चर्म परिधाना शुष्कमांसादिभैरवा
विचित्रकट्वाङ्गदारा नरमाला विभूषणा द्विबी चर्म परीताना शुष्कमांसादिभैरवा.
Second line, first word, dvipi. The dvi is the long E.
द्वीपि. Okay. विचित्रकट्वाङ्गदारा नरमाला विभूषणा द्वीपी चर्म परीताना शुष्कमांसादिभैरवा.
Ati vistara vadana jihva lalana bhishana nimagna rakta, one word, nimagna rakta nayana nada purita ding mukha. Ati vistara vadana jihva lalana bhishana nimagna rakta nayana nada purita ding mukha.
अतिविस्तारवदना जिह्वा ललनभीषणा निमग्ना रत्ननयना नादाभूरितदिङ्मुखा अतिविस्तारवदना जिह्वा ललनभीषणा निमग्ना रत्ननयना नादाभूरितदिङ्मुखा.
Second line, let me know. You're saying ratna, it's rakta. Nimagna rakta nayana.
निमग्ना yeah.
லாஸ்ட் வேர்டு வந்து தின்முகாவா?
Ing
Inga,
sound.
okay.
Ding mukha.
All right. अतिविस्तारवदना जिह्वा ललनभीषणा निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादाभूरितदिङ्मुखा
अधिविस्तारवदना जिह्वा ललनभीषणा निमग्ना रक्तनयना नाता भूरितदिङ्मुखा. अधिविस्तारवदना जिह्वा ललनभीषणा निमग्ना रक्तनयना नाता भूरितदिङ्मुखा.
Sa vegenabhi patita घातयन्ती महासुरान् सैन्ये तत्र सुरारीणां पुट इम. The next word starts with a abhakshayat tadbalam. Just do one time, next 5 minutes. सावेगेनाभिपतिता घातयन्ती महासुरान् सैन्ये तत्र सुरारीणाम् अभक्षयत तद्बलम्.
सावेगेनाभिपतिता घातयन्ती महासुरान् सैन्ये तत्र सुरारीणाम् अपक्षयत तत्बलम्.
सावेकेनापि पतिता घातयन्ती महासुरान् सैन्ये तत्र सुरारीणाम् अभक्षत तत्बलम्. अभक्षयत तत्बलम्.
पार्ष्णि कुशग्राहि योध घंटा समन्वितान् समादायैक हस्तेन मुखे चिक्षेप वारणान्. So first line is a long word. You can only break it at some places there. पार्ष्णिग्राहाङ्कुशग्राहि योध घंटा समन्वितान् समादायैक हस्तेन मुखे चिक्षेप वारणान्.
पार्ष्णिग्राहाङ्कुशग्राहि योधकण्ठा समन्वितान् समादायैकहस्तेन मुखे क्षिक्षेपवारणान्.
पार्ष्णिग्राहाङ्कुशग्राहि योधकण्ठा समन्वितान् समादायैक हस्तेन मुखे शिक्षेप वारणान्.
The first line, first portion, Srina. पार्ष्णिग्राहाङ्कुशग्राहि.
पार्ष्णिग्राहाङ्कुशग्राहि योधकण्ठा समन्वितान् समादायैक हस्तेन मुखे शिक्षेप वारणान्.
तथैव योद्धं तुरगै रथं सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैः चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम्. तथैव योद्धं तुरगै रथं सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम्.
तथैव योधं तुरगैरतं सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे शर्वयन्त्यतिभैरवम्
तथैव योतं तुरकैरदं सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैः सर्वयन्त्यतिभैरवम्
एकं जग्राह केशेषु short u ग्रीवायामत चापरं पादेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यं, you can break it, that move there, चैवान्यं urasanyam apotayat. If you want to break that, urasanyam apotayat, or you can say it together. Ekam jagraha kesheshu grivayamata chaparam पाधेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यम् urasanyam apotayat.
एकं जग्राह केशेषु ग्रीवायामत चापरं पादेनाग्रम्य चैवान्यम् उरसान्यम् अपोदयत्
एकं चक्राककेशेषु ग्रीवायमतसापरं पादेनाक्रम्य शैवान्यम् उरसान्यम् अबोधयत्.
And the first line, the middle word, griva yamata.
एकं चक्राककेशेषु ग्रीवायामतसापरं
तैर मुक्तानि च shastrani mahasтрани, all of them short is mahasтрani tathasuraihi mukhena jagraha rusha dashanair mathithanyapi, again short e. तैर्मुक्तानि च शस्त्राणि महास्त्राणि तथासुरैः मुखेन जग्राह रुषा दशनैर्मथितान्यपि.
तैर्मुक्तानि च शस्त्राणि महास्त्राणि तथासुरैः मुखेन जग्राह रुषा दशनैर्मथितान्यपि
दैर्मुक्तानि च शस्त्राणि महास्त्राणि तथासुरैः मुखेन जग्राह रुषा दशनैर्मथितान्यपि.
जग्राह
मुखेन जग्राह रुषा दशनैर्मथितान्यपि.
बलिनां तद्बलं सर्वं, that ma you break it, sarvam asuranam duratmanam mamardha bhakshayash chanyananyam, shall say it, repeat again, mamardha bhakshayach yash ich chanyananyamsh, that's one word, chanyananyamsh chatadayathatha. Little bit of a tough one, you can say this two times if you want. बलिनां तद्बलं सर्वम् असुराणां दुरात्मनां ममर्दा भक्षयश्चान्यानन्यांश्चाताडयत्थता.
बलिनां तत्बलं सर्वम् असुराणां दुरात्मनां ममर्दा भक्षयश्चान्यानन्यांश्चाताडयत्तदा बलिनां तत्बलं सर्वम् असुराणां दुरात्मनां ममर्दा भक्षयश्चान्यानन्यांश्चाताडयत्तदा.
ராஜேஷ், அது வந்து துராத்மனாமா
दुरात्मनां short u, दुरात्मनां.
ஓகே. बलिनां तत् बलं सर्वम् असुराणां दुरात्मनां ममर्तभक्षयच्चान्यानन्यांश्च ताडयत्तदा.
ताताडयत्तथा.
ओके. बलिनां तत् बलं सर्वम् असुराणां दुरात्मनां ममर्तभक्षयच्चान्यानन्यांश्च ताडयत्तदा.
असिना निहताः, put the ich sound, निहताः केचित् खड्वाङ्गताडिताः जग्मुर् विनाशम् असुरा दन्ताग्रा बिहतास्तथा. That word I cannot break it. दन्ताग्रा बिहतास्तथा. असिना निहताः केचित् खड्वाङ्गताडिताः जग्मुर्विनाशम् असुरा दन्ताग्रा बिहतास्तथा.
असिना निहताः केचित् खड्वाङ्गताडिताः जग्मुर्विनाशमसुरा दन्ताग्रापि हतास्तथा
असिना निहताः केचित् केचित् खट्वाङ्गताडिताः जग्मुर्विनाशमसुरा दन्ताग्राभिहतास्तदा.
We'll switch halfway. Sangeeta, you can be a student, and Malini, you can be a student. Kshanena tad balam sarvam, put a im there, sarvam, asuranam nipatitam, drishtva chandobi dudhrava, one word, tam kalim, the mer you break it, kalim ati bhishanam. You can say two times. क्षणेन तद्बलं सर्वमसुराणां निपातितं दृष्ट्वा चण्डोभिदुद्रावतां कालीम् अतिभीषणाम्.
अनेन तत्फलं सर्वम् असुराणां निपातितं दृष्ट्वा दुद्रावतां कालीम्
भीषणाम्.
क्षणेन तत्फलं सर्वम् असुराणां निपातितं दृष्ट्वा चण्डोभिदुद्रावतां कालीम् अतिभिषणाम.
And the B is a long E. Bhishanam.
कालीम् अतिभीषणाम्.
क्षणेन तद्बलं सर्वम् असुराणां निपातितं दृष्ट्वा चण्डोभिदुद्रावतां कालीम् अतिभीषणां. क्षणेन तद्बलं सर्वम् असुराणां निपातितं दृष्ट्वा चण्डोभिदुद्रावतां कालीम् अतिभीषणाम्.
शर वर्षैर महा भीमैर भीमाक्षीं तां महासुरः छादयामास चक्रैश्च mundah. So that visarga you have to say because ksha is coming later. Mundah kshiptaihi, you can put a is to join, kshiptais sahasrashah. शरवर्षैर् महाभीमैर् भीमाक्षीं तां महासुरः छादयामास चक्रैश्च मुण्डः क्षिप्तैः सहस्रशः.
शरवर्षैर्महाभीमैर्भीमाक्षीं तां महासुरः चाडयामास चक्रैश्च मुण्डः क्षिप्तैः सहस्रशः.
The second line, first word, chadayamasa.
शरवर्षैर्महाभीमैर्भीमाक्षीं तां महासुरः चाडयामास चक्रैश्च मुण्डः क्षिप्तैः सहस्रशः.
Sangeeta, on the word you are saying chadayamasa. It's chadayamasa. DH.
Chadayamasa?
Yeah, da.
Chadayamasa.
No, chadayamasa.
Chadayamasa.
Correct. Yeah.
शरवर्षैर्महाभीमैर्भीमाक्षीं तां महासुरः चादयामास चक्रैश्च मुण्डः क्षिप्तैः सहस्रशः. शरवर्षैर्महाभीमैर्भीमाक्षीं तां महासुरः चादयामास चक्रैश्च मुण्डः क्षिप्तैः सहस्रशः.
Kani chakranyane is chakrani anekani, but it becomes a sandhi there. Chakranyane vishamanani tanmukham bhabur yatarka bimbani short e subahuni short e ghanodaram. Tani chakranyane vishamanani tanmukham Bhaburyatarka bimbani subahuni ghanodaram.
Tani chakranyane vishamanani tanmukam bahuryatarka bimbani subuhuni kanodaram.
Subahuni
Subahuni ganodaram. Tani तानिचक्राण्यनेकानि विषमानानि तन्मुखम् बहुर्यथार्कबिम्बानि सुबहूनि गणोदरम्
तानि चक्राण्यनेकानि विषमानानि तन्मुखं बभूर्यतार्कबिम्बानि सबहूनि घनोदरम्
Bahuni.
बहूनि घनोदरं तानि चक्राण्यनेकानि विषमानानि तन्मुखं बभूर्यतार्कबिम्बानि सबहूनि घनोदरम्.
Malin, you're saying Sabahuni. It is Subahuni.
Okay, correct. Subahuni, correct?
Yeah.
Subahuni.
Tato Jahasati Rusha Bhimam Bhairava Nadini Kali Longi Karala Vaktrantar Durdarsha Dashanojjvala Tato Jahasa Tirusha Bhimam Bhairavanaadini Kali Karala Vaktrantar Durdarsha Dashanojjvala.
ततो जहासातिरुषा भीमं भैरवनादिनी काली कराल वक्त्रान्दर दुर्दर्श दशनोज्ज्वला ततो जहासातिरुषा भीमं भैरवनादिनी काली कराल वक्त्रान्तर दुर्दर्श दशनोज्ज्वला
ततो जहासा तिरुषा भीमं भैरवनादिनी काली करालवक्त्रान्तदुर्दर्श दशनोज्ज्वला ततो जहासा तिरुषा भीमं भैरवनादिनी काली करालवक्त्रान्तदुर्दर्श दशनोज्ज्वला.
Uttaya cha Mahasimham Devi Chandamadavatha Grihitva Chasya Kesheshu Shiras Tenasi Nachinat. So that word is one word. Shiras Tenasi Nachinat. Uttaya cha Mahasimham Devi Chandamadavatha Grihitva Chasya Kesheshu Shiras Tenasi Nachinat.
उत्थाय च महासिंहं देवी चण्डमदावत् गृहीत्वा चास्य केशेषु शिरस्तेनासिनाचिनत्.
And the first line, last letter, Davata, the regular ta.
Okay. उत्थाय च महासिंहं देवी चण्डमदावत्. Did I say that right? Madavat.
No, you're saying
Madavat.
Madavat. You're saying it's Madavata.
Okay. Madavat. उत्थाय स महासिंहं देवी चण्डमदावत् गृहीत्वा चास्य केशेषु शिरस्तेनासिनाचिनत्.
Maybe you said it only anga. Chandamadavata.
Chandamadavat. Am I still saying it?
You're still saying
I
it.
will practice that.
Yeah, so the next line, Sinachinat, that is a it. Right? In the first line, since you're following Sanskrit, on the first tala, there is no line underneath it, right? So it's a regular ta. Madavata.
Chandamadavat. Pata.
Yeah, that's it. Don't need to stretch it. Just Madavata.
Okay. Madavat.
उत्थाय च महासिंहं देवी चण्डमदावत गृहीत्वा चास्य केशेषु शिरस्तेनासिनाचिनत्. उत्थाय च महासिंहं देवी चण्डमदावत गृहीत्वा चास्य केशेषु शिरस्तेनासिनाचिनत्.
अथ मुण्डोऽभ्य धावतां दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं तमप्य पातयत् भूमौ सा खड्गाभिहतं रुषा. Previous stanza, she's getting rid of Chanda. This one, this next two, getting rid of Munda. अथ मुण्डोऽभ्यधावत्तां दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं तमप्यपातयद्भूमौ सा खड्गाभिहतं वृषा.
Rajesh ji, a quick clarification. Is it yat bhamau or yat bhumau? The second line, tamapyapata yat bhamau or bhumau?
Bhumau.
Okay. In Telugu script, it is yat bhamau is there, so we have to do a correction then.
Yeah, just change it to bhumau. I'm sure it's bhumau, yeah.
अथ मुदोऽभ्यधावत् तां दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं तमप्यपातयद्भूमौ सा खड्गाभिहतं कृशा.
So in the first line, atha mundobhyadhavattam.
अथ मुण्डोऽभ्यधावत्तां दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं तमप्यपातयद्भूमौ सा खड्गाभिहतं वृषा.
अथ मुण्डोऽभ्यधावत्तां दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं पातयद्भूमौ सा खड्गाभिहतं वृषा. अथ मुण्डोऽभ्यधावत्तां दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं तमप्यपातयद्भूमौ सा खड्गाभिहतं वृषा.
Tulsi, it is bhumau because she's pushing Munda to the ground, so that bhumi, that's why it's bhumau there. Anyway. Hatashesham tataha put is tatas sainyam drishtva chandam nipatitam mundam cha su mahaviryam disho bheje bhayaturam. Just say one time, we'll finish it. हतशेषं ततः सैन्यं दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं मुण्डं च सुमहावीर्यं दिशो भेजे भयातुरम्.
हतशेषं ततः सैन्यं दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं मुण्डं च सुमहावीर्यं दिशो भेजे भयातुरम्.
हतशेषं ततः सैन्यं दृष्ट्वा चण्डं निपातितं मुण्डं च सुमहावीर्यं दिशो भेजे भयातुरम्.
Malani, in the first line, sainyam, sai sound, okay?
அது தத சைன்யம் கிடையாதா? இசுண்டோலி அதுக்கு முன்னாடி
இருக்கு. ததஸ் சைன்யம்.
ஓகே.
ஷிரஷ் சண்டஸ்ய காலீச்ச கிரஹீத்வா முண்டமேவச்ச பிராஹ பிரச்சண்டாட்டஹாசம். Remember attahasam, right? So she's carrying the heads of Chanda and Munda and then, laughing in a very loud way, right? Loud laughter approaching approaching Ambika there. So praha prachandatahasam, that me that is there, I'm putting it im there, asahasam, ishram abhetya chandikam. The next word will start with the e. शिरश्चण्डस्य काली च गृहीत्वा मुण्डमेव च प्राह प्रचण्डाट्टहासम् इश्रमभ्येत्य चण्डिकाम्.
शिरश्चण्डस्य काली च गृहीत्वा मुण्डमेव च प्राह प्रचण्डाट्टहासम् ईश्वरमभ्येत्य चण्डिकाम्.
शिरश्चण्डस्य काली च गृहीत्वा मुण्डमेव च प्राह प्रचण्डाट्टहासम् ईश्वरम् अभ्येत्य चण्डिकाम्. इश्रम् अभ्येत्य चण्डिकाम्.
मया तवात्रो पहृतौ चण्ड मुण्डौ महापशु युद्ध यज्ञे स्वयं शुम्भं निशुम्भं च हनिष्यसि. शॉर्ट ई. मया तवात्रो पहृतौ चण्ड मुण्डौ महापशु युद्ध यज्ञे स्वयं शुम्भं निशुम्भं च हनिष्यसि.
मया तवात्रो प्रहृतो चण्डमुण्डौ महापशु युद्धयज्ञे स्वयं शुम्भं निशुम्भं च हनिष्यसि
मया तवात्रोपहृतौ चण्डमुण्डौ महापशु युद्धयज्ञे स्वयं शुम्भं निशुम्भं च हनिष्यसि.
Here is where she's telling that Ambika that in your sacrifice, in your great sacrifice battle to get rid of all of these people, here is my offering, right? My Mahapashu is my offering of Chanda and Munda towards it. Rishiru Vacha Tavanitau Tato Drishtva Chanda Mundau Mahasurau Uvacha Kalim Kalyani Lalitam Chandika Vachaha. ऋषिरुवाच तावानीतौ ततो दृष्ट्वा चण्डमुण्डौ महासुरौ उवाच कालीं कल्याणी ललितं चण्डिका वचः.
ऋषिर्वाच तवानीतौ ततो दृष्ट्वा चण्डमुण्डौ महासुरौ उवाच कालीं कल्याणी ललितं चण्डिका वचः.
And on the first word tavanitau.
I said tavanitau. Tavanitau.
ऋषिरुवाच तावानीतौ ततो दृष्ट्वा चण्डमुण्डौ महासुरौ उवाच कालीं कल्याणी ललितं चण्डिकावचः.
यस्माच् चण्डं च मुण्डं च गृहीत्वा त्वमुपागता चामुण्डेति ततो लोके ख्याता देवी short e भविष्यसि short e. यस्मात् चण्डं च मुण्डं च गृहीत्वा त्वमुपागता चामुण्डेति ततो लोके ख्याता देवी भविष्यसि. ओम.
यस्मात् चण्डं च मुण्डं च गृहीत्वा त्वमुपागता चामुण्डेति ततो लोके ख्याता देवी भविष्यसि. ओम.
One more time, Sangeeta, we have a few minutes left.
यस्मात् चण्डं च मुण्डं च गृहीत्वा त्वमुपागता चामुण्डेति ततो लोके ख्याता देवी भविष्यसि. ओम.
यस्माचण्डं च मुण्डं च गृहीत्वा त्वमुपागता चामुण्डेति ततो लोके ख्याता देवी भविष्यसि. ॐ. यस्माचण्डं च मुण्डं च गृहीत्वा त्वमुपागता चामुण्डेति ततो लोके ख्याता देवी भविष्यसि.
सत्या सन्तु यजमानस्य कामाः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः. नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मतां साङ्गायै सायुधायै सपरिवारायै सर्वात्मिकायै कर्पूरबीजाधिष्ठात्रे कर्पूरबीजाधिष्ठात्रे काली चामुण्डा देव्यै नमः.
It's a little different in this book, Rajesh, so I'm going to try to follow between the two. Satya santu yajamanasya kamaha. Om namo devyai mahadevyai shivayai satatam namaha. Namat prakrityai bhadraye niyata pranatasmatam. Sangayai sayudhayai saparivarayai sarvatmikayai कर्पूरबीजाधिष्ठात्र्यै काली चामुण्डा देव्यै
नमः.
नमः.
सत्या सन्तु यजमानस्य कामाः. ॐ नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः. नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मतां साङ्घायै सायुधायै सपरिवारायै सर्वात्मिकायै कर्पूरबीजाधिष्ठात्रे काली चामुण्डा देव्यै नमः.
Okay, we'll end the class here today.
Rajesh ji, one quick question. So on the 27th sloka of the 7th chapter, is it Longi, Devi or Devi?
What is that stanza?
27th, the last one.
Devi, not E. Devi Bhavishyati.
Okay.
Right, thank you very much. So we'll have like as part of the monthly parayanams which happen, right? Like sometimes, so we try to do an alternate, at least once a quarter, we try to do in the north suburbs. Rest of the time it happens in the south suburbs. So the February month is going to happen in the north suburbs. The date is not yet finalized. Okay. So in case you all want to brush up and have it ready, it will be probably the 2nd or 3rd week of February. Full parayanam. Okay.
Rajesh, New Jersey le don irke April
Yeah.
Are you
Usually
coming?
they're going to do a Sahasra Chandi and an Atirudram. I think end of August, nanikiran date. I'll send the flyer out as well. So Sahasra
July 29th week.
July 29th. Okay, July end. Okay, so July end. So that is, they are actually, it's leading up to like a whole bunch of parayanams they have to do. And then also chanting of Devi Mahatmyams has to be done towards it. So when we do in February, when we meet and we all kind of chant, we will say that sankalpam, saying that this parayanam we are doing is going to go towards the count of the New Jersey Sahasra Chandi, because they have to finish like 1,000 Chandi parayanams before that day.
Okay.
Next year we'll have it in Chicago, by the way. So
New Jersey Guruvayurappan temple, yeah.
எங்கன்னு தெரியல பாக்குறேன். I'll see. I don't think such as the Guruvayurappan temple, but I'll send you the flyer to the group. I don't know where it is though. தெரியல எங்கன்னு நான் அனுப்புறேன் இப்ப.
Are you going to Omaha also, Rajesh? Arudram?
இல்ல ஸ்ரீராம், I'll go to the New Jersey one, but
not Omaha. Ram?
நான் அப்ப எங்க இருப்பேன்னு எனக்கே தெரியாது.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye everyone.
Good night. Bye.
Thank you.